Just want to bring up something, and one thing that EA needs to add in Madden 23. First off, NBA 2K. You could use Legends in franchise. NHL 22 and 21. You were able to use Legends in franchise. MLB The Show. Franchise, Legends, you get the drift. Why is it in Madden we are not able to use Legends that are already in the game in franchise mode? Just take them from Ultimate Team, put them into a roster, and allow us to put them in franchise. Say people want to throw Randy Moss back on the Patriots or whatever, allow us to do that. Sean Taylor on Washington, do that. I don't know any of the other legends in the game because I don't play Ultimate Team, but just allow us to do it. It adds an aspect to the game. It makes it so that we don't have to take time creating Legends rosters, and it really just it adds that different aspect to franchise mode. EA didn't really focus on franchise mode all that much. It's been stale. Fixed Madden franchise trended a couple years ago, and it'd just be something to add to the game, add to the mode to switch it up. And it allows different possibilities, different content for creators. I personally don't put as much time into Madden because I just don't. It's lost its fun. Last time I really played Madden was whenever NCAAs come out. So hopefully, whenever the new college football game comes out, it kind of makes Madden good again. But for right now, it's just allow us to add Legends to franchise mode. Every other game, you're able to do it. It adds a whole new aspect, including even online franchises. If you were to add Legends, you could have a fantasy draft with Legends, all-time teams or whatever. Not necessarily all-time, but you get my drift. You could add them to the team. And it just makes a whole different aspect of the game, which EA lacks on in Madden. And it's one of the game modes that people play that, that just, for them, it would show us that EA is somewhat listening and somewhat kind of wants to change it. And I see they're doing some changes in Madden 23, but it's not nearly enough in my opinion. There's just different things you could add. I did see that they're adding like player morale and all that, and like it's more so whenever you're re-signing people in free agency, but like stuff like that. Even like I don't know. I just remember playing the old ones where it was like people demanded to be traded. I don't know if there were suspensions. I don't remember, but that could be another aspect to it. To add, scouting needs changed, and it's the game mode that people play, but EA forgets about because it doesn't bring them money. Ultimate Team, brings the money. And that's their biggest focus. And it would just be nice to see, EA throw Legends into it so you're able to use them, because you always should have been. And I don't know why they don't in Madden. Same with FIFA. It's like, they kind of have that, like, franchise, not necessarily franchise, but it's a career, and they have the Legends in the game, but why not just kind of throw them into a Legends roster that you could use? Yeah, I mean, it would add a whole different aspect to the game, a whole different aspect to those game modes. And it's just fun. It's a game. We should be able to have fun playing the game. We shouldn't have to rely on the community to create a Legends roster whenever the Legends are already in the game and you're able to access them. It's like, just take that out. Allow them to focus on other different creation methods and, rosters and stuff, and really just allow the community to have fun, be able to enjoy the game mode, and do stuff like have legends on the teams and all that. That's one of the biggest aspects, at least for me playing NHL, where I'm able to, throw a legend on, like throw Wayne Gretzky on Edmonton with Connor McDavid, or Lemieux and Pittsburgh with Crosby, Malkin, and all that. Even Yager, I add to the team and edit him. It just creates a whole different like game mode. It makes it fun, enjoyable for people, and Madden, especially with how popular Madden is, that should be one thing that they add is just allow us to use a franchise like Legends in franchise mode. Don't have us rely on the community to make rosters to share, because especially with that, it's like sometimes you just want the roster to be like the normal roster with Legends. But a lot of the time, since I'm pretty sure they have a limit on the amount of like players you could create, it creates a whole different problem where you have to end up editing other players, and it takes away from it. Just allow us to throw, like whatever legends are in the game, just throw them on a team and allow us to add them. And, just make the game fun again for us and stuff, especially for those who play franchise and just like franchise, which is, I'm one of them. It allows us to enjoy the game again and doesn't take away from anything. It doesn't really, like I said, I don't know why they don't do it. Every other sports game allows you to do it except for FIFA. And it's just something that Madden needs to add. And I hope EA listens and they actually allow us to use Legends in franchise mode.